To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Jake Arrieta will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, in his last outing, he threw real well. Went into the 8th inning and got his ball club to win. He'll try and do that again.
Number 4 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 4.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put in 1 run. Jason Hayward will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
And here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Miguel Montero steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Number 4 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 4.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Number 4 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
First baseman, number 4.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Smoked on the ground left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Tommy La Stella steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first as they get the double. Number 4 stands in.
Now batting, number 4.
Wood into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Number 4 steps into the box.
Number 4.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitter.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. After some high drama in Game 1, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game. Number 4 settles into the box for his first chance.
Number 4.
Hard liner toward short. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lester sets. 2-2 on its way home. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Todd Coe has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure, he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Jed Lowry could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are sometimes few and far between. You've got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is... Number 4 stands in.
Now batting, number 4.
Line drive to center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. Number 4 steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Number 4 steps into the box.
The batter, number 4.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Number 4 will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force it in. So coming to the plate, Danny Valencia as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at 3rd and 2 away.
And this is big-time pressure, right?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Number 4 will stand in. 2 hits, including a homer thus far.
Oh, and you're seeing the ball as well as he is. You can't wait to dig in again. 5th at bat here.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot. Anthony Rizzo brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every